Hey everyone, Michael O'Brien here, and today we're going to be doing a little coronavirus PSA. Hey guys, hopefully everyone is doing okay out there. If you're like me, you're in the entertainment business, or maybe not even just the entertainment business, but just in general, you might be a little worried, or maybe a lot worried, depending on your situation, all of this virus stuff that's going around, right? And I'm not just talking health-wise, I'm talking financially. A lot of restaurants, a lot of entertainment venues, things like this are closing down. I work at Disneyland. Disneyland is closed down now. I also work at the casino. The casino has closed down now. So that's two major sources of income for me that have closed down. I also do a lot of private events, and luckily for me, not too many of those have canceled. I haven't had to refund too many deposits, but things happen. I know a lot of my fellow magicians out there have been posting on Facebook that they've had to give back thousands of dollars or thousands of pounds back in deposits that they've collected for events that have gotten canceled. And they can't just keep the money because it's like, usually there's laws that protect against acts of God. So like if there was an emergency or an earthquake or something, you can't really keep the deposit. You kind of have to give it back. And this coronavirus, the COVID-19 virus specifically, definitely falls into that category. So if your clients are asking for their money back, you kind of have to give it back to them. You can't really just like say, sorry, you're out of luck. What you can try to do is reschedule these events. So you can say, you know what, here, this is what I'll do for you. I'll hold the deposit, but I'll reschedule it. And you can schedule it anytime that you want for a later date. But if they say no, you kind of have to give the money back, right? So why am I making this video? For a couple reasons. Number one, I want to make sure that you guys are good and that you're able to continue making money if you're doing this professionally, if this has impacted you financially. But also, I want to make sure that you guys are being safe while you're performing your magic, if you're still performing magic for people, whether it be professionally or for hobby, fun purposes. So number one, let's talk about the financial side of it, because I think that's the most important thing. What you need to do now is take this time to focus on your hustle. Whether it be your side gig or making money in other ways, doing magic, maybe offering online lessons, Skype sessions with people that you can do. A lot of people are at home right now because they're in quarantine. So maybe selling digital content at a downloaded price, or at a lower price, at a discounted price, or maybe like I said, offering lessons online, things like that. These are things that you can do right now while you're just at home. Another thing you can do is work on your magic itself. Maybe you have some new ideas that you've been wanting to test, but you haven't really had a chance to try them, or you haven't really had a chance to kind of put these routine and ideas together because you've been so busy. Now is a really good time to kind of build on your act, to make it better, to strengthen it, so that when you go out and you're ready to start performing, after all of this stuff is kind of cleared up, you have some ideas to present. So you're not just doing the same old stuff. You have new ideas, you have fun and exciting ideas. Maybe you're working on your marketing strategies, you're working on your email lists, you're constantly reaching out to people. Right now is a good time to reach out to a lot of your clients that are on your email list, find out if everyone is okay, how they're doing, things like that. Stay relevant. Keep on doing what you need to do, and do not feel bad about picking up a side hustle, whether it be like Uber Eats or driving for like Grubhub or anything like that. Minimize the contact that you make with people, but doing these delivery services, you can just like drop their food off at their door and you can leave and then they can pick up their food. So it's a safer way to kind of make money. You can make your own hours, things like that. A lot of these restaurants are relying on these delivery services now because the diners closed. Like Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, all of these people are relying heavily on delivery services to deliver the food to people because the restaurants themselves are closed, so people can't come into the diner and order. They're forced to either go through the drive-thru if it has one, or they're forced to order online and have it delivered. So you could easily take advantage of this. Do whatever you got to do to, survive through these months. Hopefully, your job is taking care of you. If you're on like a sick leave for this virus shutting everyone down, hopefully the company is taking care of you. If they're not, or if you're a full-time magician and you're self-owned or self-employed, you need to find other ways to make money. When it comes to the actual performance part of it, you need to stay safe. Avoid touching people, avoid contacting people. Try not to do tricks that are very heavily audience participant heavy. So like sponge balls, for example, doing a lot of sponge ball magic, especially if you're a restaurant worker or if you're like doing cocktail events and things like that, doing sponge ball routine in people's hands for like 50 different people throughout the evening, that's just asking to get the virus or to spread the virus to other people if you might be carrying it. So it's very important to make sure that you're taking care not to be touching too many people or handing out your props to people and having them touch those props. If you have had people touch your props, I would recommend doing this anyway. Disinfect things, wash your sponge balls, polish your coins. Don't wash your deck of cards, obviously. Just throw them away and open a new deck of cards. But things like that, making sure that you're taking care and you're staying clean. For me, I've been performing my book test a lot, whether it be Zanman test or doing like my manga book test. Because those are things that you can do where you just riffle, they say stop, you show, and they memorize, and that's it. There's no touching involved like that. So try to minimize the contact that you're making with people. And if you are a working professional, try your best to do something that's going to kind of generate some income for you while you're sitting at home. Worst case scenario, take this opportunity right now to focus on your hustle, whether it be your marketing stuff, like I said, or looking into getting some kind of part-time job, whether it be for like a delivery service or some other service that you're able to just make your own hours and do quickly. Flipping things on eBay. Don't flip hand sanitizer on eBay or anything like that, please. There's already been people trying to do that, and the government has actually stepped in and stopped them. I don't know if you guys heard the story or not. I think it was like in Tennessee. This guy has like 18,000 bottles of hand sanitizer that he was selling for like 30 bucks a piece, and the government came in and was like, no, you can't do that. And he was stuck with all this stuff. So don't do that, but don't flip toilet paper or anything like that. But make sure that you guys are doing what you can to survive. And if you are one of the people that are stuck in quarantine and you don't have anything better to do and you are financially okay, right now I'm offering on my website 90% off on all my downloads. So if you guys want to check those out, right now I have them until April 1st, but I will be extending that if the quarantine remains extended through April. So go ahead and check that out if you want. You can use the code Corona90 to save 90% off all my downloads on my official download page. My Penguin Live Act is not included in that because that's Penguin official thing. The O'Brien Magic official downloads will all be at 90% off using that coupon code at checkout, Corona90. Please only use this and only download this if you are able to financially. If you're already struggling, please don't worry about it. But if you're able to and you're bored and you have nothing better to do and you want to learn some more magic to add to your act, all of my best stuff is there. My Ninja Plus sessions is there. My Tour de Force is there. You get Tour de Force for like $1 or something right now. People have bought full carts of stuff and spent like 13 bucks. So that's there for you guys if you want it. If not, please find things that you can do to keep yourselves busy. Stay productive. Please don't spend this time just watching TV and binge watching Disney Plus. Please be proactive and do what you guys need to do to survive. Anyway, that's my PSA. Thank you so much to all of my followers who have been so supportive of me, because without you guys, none of this would be possible. So thank you again, and I will see you guys later. Stay safe.